It's time for The Musings of My Mind with Mike Howery. Okay, so you're a 60-year-old grandparent and you finally decided that you're never going to hear from your grandkids or your children again unless you get an email account. How is Hawaii? Wait, what's that squiggly red line mean? Or maybe you're a 50-something empty nester and you've decided to fill the time your children used to occupy with Facebook. Yes! 1,000 friends! I have value. Or perhaps you're a 40-something with a midlife crisis and you thought that following Twitter would make you hip. Yeah, baby. Why don't you follow me? But chances are, if you're over 30, you're not too sure about this digital age thing going on. Is it safe? Is it healthy? Is it moral? Is it biblical? Well, it's not in the Bible. I mean, Jesus never told us to stay away from Facebook and not to text message. But too many Americans are ready to embrace this digital age with open arms just because it's modern. And that's not good enough for me. But before you trash your Twitter or flush your Facebook, yeah, that's right, I just said that. Let's take a look at some pros and cons of social media. Now, social media is just that. It's social. It's a way for people to interact with each other. And like all forms of socializing, from fellowship dinners to the local bar, it has potential benefits and some possible pitfalls. But don't decide it's evil just because it can be used for evil. I mean, after all, your telephone can be used to gossip, but you're not ready to throw that out with the trash. You might hold on to that in case those grandkids ever decide to call, or your house is on fire. In my opinion, probably the biggest problem with social media is the voice it gives to negativity. Before sites like Facebook and MySpace, or Xanga, anyone? No one remembers Xanga? Okay. People had to have an audience to complain to. Only a few people could listen at a time, and it was face-to-face, which is a highly delicate form of communication. Now that people can broadcast their negative comments and thoughts to an entire group of people with a click of a mouse, those comments have more power and influence. Not only that, but because posting a thought online is somewhat anonymous, I call it sideways communication. You can slyly insult someone or complain about someone right to their face without actually doing that. This gives people a little more boldness when they want to say something negative. To top it all off, just the constant flow of words because of the internet belittles their importance. We think that because we can say or hear, or read, as the case may be, so many words, that those words must not be important or valuable. But the Bible's pretty clear that every word you say is important, even the idle ones. But that's not to say that these new forms of communication are invalid, useless, or even bad. If you watch what you read, and especially what you say, online, then it really won't have the negative impact that I've been talking about. And especially for those individuals who are far away or who are stuck in home due to age, illness, or little children. They're kind of like a virus, aren't they? Facebook, Twitter, text messaging, and email can be a way for them to get edification and uplifting from their Christian friends without having to leave the house. In other words, like most technology, if used correctly, social media is helpful. If used poorly, it's not helpful and can even be dangerous. So don't eject your email just yet. Yeah. I bet you didn't think I was going to work another one of those in there, did you? It's just like real life. Be careful what you say and what you read, and you'll do fine in this digital age.